Pisces, Aries, to your Astro Dice reading for October. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot, make a small horoscope for the month using one of the 12 houses. So let's dig right into this and see what's going on. Oh, nice message. Ooh. We have some Aries energy coming out with some Neptune into the 6th house, going straight into that house of duties of your life. I actually like that house, though, because it's talking about, this is the duties of your life. This is where you incorporate, even your hobbies into your daily routines, right? This is like, I'm not just exercising today. I've actually made it a part of my daily duties, right? Or my weekly duties, however you want to see it. But it's definitely something that has become a part of your lifestyle. Could even be video gaming. I know a lot of people that do that. So, in fact, I used to be one of those people. I don't really do it much anymore. But there was a time. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Ooh. Got some really fantastical things going on over here. Really dreamy atmosphere. So you could be dreaming of going to the yoga classes, right? Dreaming of going to the gym. Maybe I'm putting in all this energy, to lose this kind of weight, gain this kind of muscle, however it is. Going straight over here with Aries, though, but I love that because it's going to be very impulsive and spontaneous, right? So you're going to actually put in a lot of energy into not only this daydream, but actually getting it done. So could be even writing out the master plan to get it done this month, whatever you're doing. Could even be that awesome garden, right? Dreaming of having the best roses on the block. So I'm going to put extra, work into it. Or the best tomatoes, however. The work, health, and duty of your life, as I said. Could even be bringing your YouTube channel, right, up and beyond and trying to really get it out there, putting in all that extra energy. So let's just see what's going on with you, my friends. Getting straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month. Loving this energy, especially with all the dynamic events that are happening planet-wise. We have the solar eclipse called the Ring of Fire this month, plus the lunar eclipse. And then you got Halloween in itself, right? So lots of interesting things going on. You do have the Queen of Discs. A lot of people are getting the Queen of Discs this month. So there's definitely something about really nurturing this situation. A lot of people are, they are really, it's just like, that's the same as the Queen of Pentacles. I really want to nurture this, but I do have a practical plan. And she's the woman with a very practical plan. She knows what she wants and what she's holding on to. And she's going to nurture that pentacle no matter what. So that pentacle, as you can see, is your dream. She's holding on to that dream, and she knows exactly where she's going to take that. She knows how she wants to do it, when she wants to do it. And putting the steps into wanting to do so. Okay, then you have power coming out. Right? You have this beautiful power. So it's saying, not only am I going to put all of this, this dream together practically, but I'm going to enforce all the power to it. And that's coming right underneath that Aries. Well, yeah. So you definitely have all that power. That Aries is going to instill all that power. Bring in all that power. I love it for the stability. And I love the devil in this one, right? Devil card's not always just toxic. It's not always that. It's also about resistance. It's also about, refraining from anything that can take you off path, right? Also can show this very resilient energy as well. Capricorn has a lot of resilient energy. They're very grounded, right? But also restraining you, to this one area. So the devil doesn't have to be just, some horrible card. A lot of people want to see it as just, oh my God, that's bad, obsessive, excessive. You could be putting a lot of excessive energy into the situation at this time. You could be thinking of this obsessively and excessively, but that's okay though, because you're going to put all that power into it. Sometimes when we do, that just means that I'm not going to be taken off path. You can't take me off the path, right? And yes, there, it could be just, a lot of ambition, hard work, endurance, right? Could even be some kind of secret plan going on with the devil, right? It's my secret. I keep it to myself, right? So it could be something you're not telling anybody at this time because you're kind of excessively thinking about it, drawing out the plans inside your mind, seeing it, longing for it, whatever it is, impulsively going at it. Okay, let's see if I'm on the Queen of Discs, please. Absolutely. Keeping compassionate, about your situation. I think for some of you too, there's this kind of this thing where I was like, I am going to keep this. I don't know who this is for, but it does feel like for some of you are kind of keeping it kind of a secret of what you're doing or how you're doing it or what your dream really entails, right? Maybe you don't want them to say anything, right? Maybe you're around somebody who's a little negative. Maybe you don't want to let them know, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to lose this much weight. And you don't want to hear, well, man, that's going to take you forever. Well, you know what? I don't need to hear that from you. Thank you very much. Right? Because right here, it just says, the reason I'm saying that is because it just feels like you may have this person around you who wants to try to take you off course, who may keep you away from the motivation, that you have, right? So it just feels like for some of you, you do kind of keep inside your head over here because you don't want the negative thoughts, to get into your mind. I don't need your negative feedback, right? No, so there is definitely this wish coming true over here where you have you have the devil with a wish coming true. So you're keeping yourself very satisfied. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you are keeping this kind of to yourself. It's like your own genie in your own bottle, you know? Keeping to yourself, keeping yourself happy. Okay, so that's very good though because it's keeping you where you need to be. In the mid-month over here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Wow, coming right in for that solar too. Knight of Discs, not moving so slow. Might even be taking a little bit of a break there for a second, slowing down a little bit with the Knight of Discs. So it's like the Knight of Discs is very hard working and I'm going really, really fast, but it just feels like there's a little bit of a slowdown in the 6th house come the mid-month, around the 13th, 12th. But it does feel like it's because you're readjusting some things. It feels like maybe something needs to be readjusted in the 6th house, or I need to readjust, I need to rest, I need to get, however it is, I need to have it more justified, more fair to myself. Maybe you're putting in too much work. Maybe you were the devil, maybe you were a little over extreme, right? Especially at the gym, you're like, I'm going to do this, but maybe you were pushing yourself too hard, right? But it just feels like it's coming around very well for you with the Wheel of Fortune. So, if that wheel is still turning in your favor, the dream is definitely coming through and it's really coming true. It just feels like there's a slow down period. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like you have a little bit of an overindulgence. It doesn't, like I said, with the devil over there, it wouldn't surprise me. A lot of new times, a lot of things, how am I going to say that? A lot of times when we start new projects, we go excessively overboard, right? We go, 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 go. And it just, you know what, you're getting your wish. It's fun. It's exciting. Sometimes we get to the point where we kind of burn ourselves out. So it does look like that's kind of what's going on here with the devil and the Knight of Discs and the Three of Cups in reverse is a little bit of a burnout. You kind of went too fast. Maybe you're at the gym, every day. I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Went out Sunday evening. You know what I mean? My husband used to do that. He used to burn us out of the gym all the time. He had to go every day, I mean every day, you guys. There was no time to relax your muscles. I mean, he was there. The problem is that he causes burnout and he causes so much pain, right? And it just feels like the pain never goes away because he never allows the muscles to truly relax, right? So yeah, it just feels like either that or you know what, you're out and about doing the things you want to do, and it could just be a little bit of alone time as well. Okay, so a little bit of isolation, overindulgence, however, but it does look like that's exactly it's a slow time towards your dream. Yeah, towards your purpose. Yeah, slowing down towards your purpose. You still have spiritual good fortune. It's sitting next to this card of good fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So you still have good fortune. You're still in good. It just looks like now you're going to relax a little bit. It's time to relax. You know, like I said, let those muscles heal. You know, however it is, just time to rejuvenate, rest, relax. And then, like I said, it feels like there's some adjustment that needs to be made. Like I said, maybe you're just putting in too much effort, right? So just a little moderation. So it just feels like that's what the adjustment is. It's a moderation with the temperance, moderating your time, being more sensible. Now, like you were sensible over here, and you've seen the practicality of the situation. With I just don't think that you've seen. You know what I'm saying? It's practical to do this. This is what I love. This would be a great thing for me, but I'm gonna go really, really overboard about it because I'm really loving it. You know what I mean? Now you're gonna say, okay, wait, hold on. I've pushed my limits. Now it's time for moderation and just slow down a little. Those tomatoes are not going to grow overnight, right? It doesn't matter how many times I fertilize them. I can miracle grow them and throw that miracle grow on them 1,000 times, but I got to wait for the sun to actually do something. Otherwise, they're just going to sit wet. You see what I mean? So it just feels like no matter what you're doing, it's just going to cause a little bit of moderation. Okay. So you do have the king, or excuse me, the Knight of Cups coming out in the end of the month. That. You do feel a little defeated about the situation with the. Uh-oh. Whoa. But you do got the Nine of Cups. Again. So you started with the Nine of Cups. But there is a little defeat over here. Why are you feeling defeated? Five of Swords. This is the Knight of Cups with the defeat, with the happiness, and defeating your happiness. It almost feels like somebody's coming in. Why do I feel like somebody's coming in to kind of steal your happiness away? It's like, yeah, because with the Knight of Cups, it's saying, oh, because I am so attracted to the excitement and I know what I want and I'm giving myself everything I want. But I just feel like this situation is starting to defeat me. Now, you could be getting, if you're at the gym, you could be so sore that you might feel like I don't want to go back for a minute. Maybe there's something going on where you're feeling defeated because no pain, no gain situation. Um, ooh, maybe some of the tomatoes didn't make it. Maybe some of the sprouts never sprouted properly. Maybe some of them died due to the colder weather. God, I'm getting all these little words that I just feel like that's what's defeating you. It's just like it's not gonna, feel like something's happening to where it's, causing me grief. But I still feel very happy about the situation with the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like some of them are some of the things in the sixth house are defeating you, but I do feel like you're still getting the overall Nine of Cups. You're still getting your overall contentment and satisfaction. Maybe it's going slower than you wanted. Like I said, maybe some of those plants didn't make it due to the colder weather, something of this nature, rain, storms. With the Knight of Cups, like I said, you're having all of that, but it's also like maybe you're feeling a little like, yeah, a little stuck. Maybe you were trying to be a perfectionist about the situation with the Knight of Pentacles upside down. Now you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles again. So it's definitely, feeling kind of stuck, feeling like maybe I'm working without a reward. Maybe you're still looking for that reward too fast. You do feel defeated. I'll find on why the defeat is here. Uh-oh. Queen of Pentacles, where you're feeling so wonderful about the situation, nurturing it, and feeling like it was working. There seems to be a little bit of conflict when it comes to the situation. So it feels like now you have to give up a little bit of the commitment. You may feel also that you have to commit yourself to an earth sign over here who just seems to need more attention at this time. Maybe you're also learning from failure. Like I said, maybe some of those plans did not make it. Something of that nature where it feels like there's some kind of procrastination. Like I said, maybe you're stuck at that moment of like, oh my God, my legs hurt so bad and I'm so sore. I don't know if I can go back. No gain, no pain, right? No pain, no gain. However you want to see it. Having self-doubt, but still feeling like you still accomplished something. It's really crazy because it's like I have the Nine of Cups and I feel like I can still get the Nine of Cups and I still feel like I'm still, there. And I'm really working towards that Nine of Cups. I know that this wish can come true. I've seen it in my mind. I'm practical about it. I know it can happen. But I just feel like there's some kind of self-doubt going on right now to where you're kind of doubting yourself on getting the overall reward. And it just feels this kind of this stuck feeling towards the end of the month. Yeah, you're really worried about this situation. It's almost like I feel like for some of you too, somebody has come in. It could be a child with the Page of Pentacles. Then maybe they need some help or something. So now you have to kind of give up this situation to go, help them with some kind of unfinished business or help them in school. Or you see what I'm saying? Like something is going on that's taking your attention away from this. So it makes you feel like, oh no, now I'm not going to be able to accomplish what I need to accomplish because I have to go help someone else, or I have to work different hours now, or like I said, or I'm learning from failure and it didn't grow, or pain, but I'll return back after I don't have this muscle pain. So take that how it resonates, but that's definitely what's going on over here, and that's really what it is. And it feels like you're not going to give up the vision of this with the seven of Pentacles. You're not going to stop looking at this. And I think that that's the biggest thing here is that no matter what the situation is, you still have this in your mind. Like you are just like, you know what? I will return to you. I will not give this up. I will not give this up. So it's almost like whatever time that you've already invested in this situation, you are not, whether it's growing this garden or whatever it is, you're almost to the point where it's like, I have worked so hard towards this. I will return, or I will not give up, or I will plant more damn seeds. You see what I'm saying? So there is definitely this perseverance over here where it's almost to the point where it's like, I shall return bigger, stronger. You know what I mean? Next month. You know what I mean? However it is. So, yeah. So it just looks like in this area here, you guys are going to go strong. You're going to have a little bit of issues towards the end. Okay. But it looks like no matter what, you're going to have sustainable results from this because I don't see you giving up. Okay. So that was it for you, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.